Greetings, this is the Monkey, and a special response video to the Red Pack podcast. This They recently did a challenge for all of us to do a video of our films that made us. But in my opinion, there's only one that truly made me. Somebody else made me, but as far as a movie, no, I'm not talking about biologically. No. I'm talking about somebody made me the way that I am now. But the movie that made me in general, even originally, not originally, but but the the what I'm gonna show is the one I'm most passionate about. I am most passionate about it. And no, I'm not talking about, and no, I'm not talking about the vet. And no, I'm not talking about the Batman. I am vengeance. Oh wait, talk. Hold on, wrong way. Okay, trying to get it, trying to get it. And I'm not talking about help. I am vengeance. I am the night. Nope. Good movie. Not my favorite. But one sec. Okay. Okay. So the one that I'm gonna be saying that made me is the one that I'm most passionate about. The one I've been the most passionate about. The one that if I ever have just the one that is the one that made me officially, like, when I heard Mel say that challenge, and when she said hers, it immediately came to mind as the one that made me, because I'm the most passionate about it. I love it so much, and I can turn it on every single season except winter, and that is the movie Twister. Yeah, see, this is the snapper case version. See, uh, so, um, I forget his name. Joe Emery. This is a snapper. Got a snapper case. This is Alex. Yeah, I'll even snap it. Yeah. Let's see. So inside it looks like looks like this. Build. Oh, hold on. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. It looks like this. God rest Bill Paxton. Rest in peace, Bill Paxton. You are missed, and you are missed, and you. I hope they use this artwork for the 4K. I really do. Right here. This would be a great cover art. Well, I originally said different cover art would be great, but maybe that other could be used for, I don't know. I don't know. But still, that's a great image. And the back is this. But so this is the snapper case version, as you can see. But nope, I also have a unopened, a unopened snapper case version. What do you think, Joe? What do you think? Uh, what do you think? Uh, I forget your screen name. Ms. Evolution. What do you think about this one? All I'm saying is I got an unopened snapper case Yeah, hold on. Yeah, see, unopened snapper case. And uh next I got the next I got the Blu-ray release right here. Yeah, I know we all, especially me and uh Ken, are really wanting the 4K release and not just this version on Blu-ray. But I also uh Ken, I was going to show every single one of my VHSs, but I they would have fallen over on me, or had me have a big knot on my head, or you wouldn't be able to see that you wouldn't be they'd be up to about they'd be up to here, so you couldn't see my face that well. See, right? Yeah, right. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to get in camera. I can't get my hand in camera. Like right here, right there. Yeah. They would be if I brought them all. But so I brought this, which I don't think I've seen on camera that much. I think maybe only in one stream, maybe like a number of years ago. Did I see this one? Think. I think only in the one that KB had where he was a collector of vinyl. I think only he showed this, and that was the only time. But look, yeah, this is the Laserdisc version of Twister. See how much I love it? This is my favorite movie. I can wait. I can watch it spring, summer, and possibly fall, but not winter. So I can watch it for for like 9 out of 10 seasons, metaphorically. However many seasons there are, I can watch it all year except one season. And for all who have not seen this Laserdisc version of it, here is the back. Right here. Yeah, that's the back. Yeah, this film is just so great that I just love it so much. Even on the back, it says a Gale Force movie. Special effects are spectacular. And yes, some of you may think that was on the and for oh, so some may think if that was originally on the DVD cover art, but no, that was on the Laserdisc first. And the quote was done by Janet Maslin from the New York Times. So she worked at the New York Times. Janet Maslin. She was the one that did the quote on the Laserdisc um, of Twister. And there's actually a side one. There's a side two, and then there's a side three and a side four. So it came on two. Yeah, kind of like the sequel we're getting that nobody asked for. Yep. Ugh. But this is just my favorite movie that that made me. I mean, this is one that really did it. Really did it. Yeah, right. Yeah. Love it so much. I bought every physical copy. Like I said, I would bring the VHSs, but they would be you wouldn't be able to see my face over them. I got so many. I'm pretty sure I got even over 100. Yep. Yeah, I got a lot. Yeah, so that is my favorite that I bought every single format that it's on. And yeah, so I think that Oh, and yeah, this one that I showed right here. This, I'm pretty sure, is my original copy of it from when I first watched it. See if you can see right here. There, oh, the other side. The other side. 1 second. You can tell there's damage right there. It's because I've been watching this version for. Hold on. Hold on. Gotta fix my. So like I was saying, it's this way ah, because I've been watching this copy for years, because it's my favorite. Yeah, got the spine damage and everything to my very first copy of it. Yep, and I went from this copy to which was the snapper case. Uh, 1 second. Okay. So that was the snapper case, the open snapper case. And this, like I said, is the unopened snapper case that I got of it. Right here. Still in plastic, unopened, everything. Yep. Then, after getting the unopened version of what I've been watching for so many years, then I got the Blu-ray version. And then after the Blu-ray version, I went back and got the Laserdisc edition. What can I say? So when it comes to this, the point, the thing that challenges the film that made us. It's the one that made us spend the most. Well, no, it's the one that made me spend the most money getting getting every single version of the film, because let me tell you, at the time this was a pretty penny to come by. Yep. I originally watched it on DVD. So tracking this down was a bit hard to do. But when I found it, I was like, I don't care how much this is, I'm going to get it. And I got it. I loved it. And yeah. So that, oh, 1 second. 1 second. Oh, we have a special guest. Hello, Fairy King. How are you?
Oh, I was wondering
Um,
if you didn't notice me.
well, how could I not when you always fly by? Yeah. Um, and and the what I didn't say before was I actually have a favorite quote in the movie, and that is Bill, played by Bill Paxton. He actually says I find it relatable to all of us. I mean, all of us that feel we've been wronged. You know, we all have times where we get a time like that. And the wise advice to listen to is when Bill says, things go wrong. You you can't explain it. You can't predict it. Killing yourself won't bring your dad back. I'm sorry that he's dead, but that was a long time ago. You gotta, you gotta move on. Stop living in the past and look at what you got right in front of you. I find it really good because it helps you to realize that, to not get stuck in the past, to move on to whatever is current in your life. And I like it, you know. But 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 the important thing is that how he meant it. How he meant it was the last verse where Helen Hunt said, what are you talking about? And Bill Paxton said, me, Joe. So even though he was saying to not focus on the past, even though he was a past love, it was okay to focus on the past when it came to him. So Mr. Weather Report kind of contradicted himself. But yeah, the late Bill Paxton, such a great, and still I consider the best photograph of him to actually be in the snapper case, and that is right here. To me, I mean, we got different cover art. Like we got everyone's seen the other image where they're looking scared about the tornado, but this one is actually really good. This was actually taken when I think, when they're holding onto the pipes. But yeah, I have not seen another release that has this image in the on the physical release. Have you? Well, since the Fairy King is not responding, don't worry, folks. He's just working at Fairy Cove. He's talking to us while working at Fairy Cove, so he's multitasking. But Fairy King, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you look at the screen?
I'm looking.
Don't you agree you haven't seen this artwork on any other release except the Snapper case?
Yes.
Now, even the Blu-ray version has not the same artwork. They even chose where they're by the post, under the bridge. I think it's right here. Is that it? Can you see it, Fairy King?
Yes.
So that has them under the bridge, but the other one has them holding on to the pipes. But and the back of the and the back of the what's that name? It's vinyl. I forget the name of it. It's a vinyl record. I forget the name of it. I've been talking about it a lot, but even on that one, it just has what's on. It has a different version of the Blu-ray case image, and that is them running. I think I got it right. Okay. Did I? It, I think that's them running. That's the yeah. Do I have them running on the screen?
Yes.
See, that's them running there. That's on the vinyl version, but whatever you call it, Laserdisc. That was them running on the Laserdisc, but on the DVD, on the cover of it, it has them like this, running like that. And I showed how they have them running on the other one, but yeah, but on the Blu-ray version, where is it? Where to go? But on the Blu-ray version, it doesn't have. So on the cover, it has them running like this on the thing. Can you see them?
Yes, I can see them.
They have them. It has them running like that. But on the Blu-ray version, it has them running like this. Can you see them?
Yes.
Okay. So different versions of them running on different versions. So I hope we get another version of them running, maybe running to the cars or the vehicles from the diner. Since they keep showing versions of them running on each single release. It seems like it's each single release they are running because, like I said, even on the back, it has them running like this. And remember the image I told you earlier where it just looked like they were scared? See, this is the one I was talking about right here. Right there. See it?
Yes.
So that's why that's the image that people have most seen, and not the inside cover art that I showed you. So, um, yeah. So Fairy King, how about you tell them? I still have a bit more. So what the film also makes me do is it also makes me turn on the film every single time we have a tornado. Every single time we have a tornado warning, I turn it on every single time. Um, and weirdly enough, it never hits us, never does. And by us, I mean our state or area, whatever, you know. But so, Fairy King, how about you tell us about the your tale of your experience with a actual twister?
Well, the closest one I can recall is when I was about 10 years old, and my my dad was out in the shop working. We went out there, and before we went back in the house, there was a tornado that had hit. We all had to hide underneath the work table.
And can you tell everybody what kind of damage there was when you all went outside?
Well, the next morning when we went back outside, we saw that it had carried off our trampoline, had it flung out into the field. We had some barn damage and lots of debris.
Well, um, so if you had to pick a movie that you watched the most on repeat, which would technically be the movie that made you, which would be the film that had the most impact on you, the film that made you, what would you choose?
That has to do with tornadoes.
No, in general, the movie you watch the most on repeat.
Mm-hmm. I would say that the ones that had the most impact on me in general were Hocus Pocus and Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Oh, uh, I'll let you say that because that the first Hocus Pocus film was the very yeah, it was the very first film that made me cry. Because like I said in another interview, um uh I was actually taken to it when I was just a little tyke. Just little. I was very tiny. Uh
Tiny peanut.
and the what?
A tiny peanut.
No. I watched it. I watched it when I was it was the first I don't know. I think it was the first one I saw in theater. I don't know. I don't know. But it was the first one that made me cry in the theater. I was screaming. I was bawling my eyes out. I was scared. And so yeah, that was the first one that did that. No, peanuts are a snack I tried. I used to love chocolate covered peanuts, but nope, I am not a peanut. This is not a top hat. This is yeah. So and I don't have a cane. So yeah. But and I'm not yellow, even though my favorite song, sang by Jodie Whittaker, is Yellow. Ha! Yeah, but oh, did you hear that? A siren went off, so that means that someone's going to help another victim of a tornado. Somebody is somewhere, probably going off to help another victim of a twister. Ta. But uh, but uh, but I will say for anybody that is wondering what what show what show made me is actually Stranger Things right here. This show was the very first yeah, it was actually the first show that actually got me to wait up all night for the premiere episode of it. For the very first episode, I stayed up all night to watch it. The very first second it dropped, I have it's been a treat. And it was the one show that I was looking forward to the most to come back after COVID hit. We were supposed to get it during COVID, but we did not get it because filming was delayed. So this was the very first shirt also that made me uh that made me look forward to it after COVID. So where other people went and saw a movie like Free Guy, others went and seen Free Guy, and that got them back into the movies. This show of Stranger Things got me back into watching shows on TV, new episodes. So yeah, those are the ones that made me. I would do video games, but I already did another video on that. But so for that you'll have to check my live streams of Fairy King. Which one was that where I showed the video game?
I don't recall.
Hmm. It wasn't Marvel, so it's not the Marvel one. So I'd say it was probably my favorites, right, Fairy King?
Yes.
So for anybody that wants to see my favorite video game, uh, go watch that live stream. Yeah. So, uh, this has been the oh, excuse me, folks. A little winded right now. uh, and the Dark Tuber and the special guest, the Fairy King. And so to everybody watching this, like a banana, me and the Furry King are going to split.